There we go. Now, Kathy, can you hear me? Here we go. I had both mics muted for some crazy reason. So I don't like to have both mics on at the same time because it can cause some very strange feedback. And so thank you, Kathy, for letting me know that you couldn't hear me. So anyway, I'm Lisa Brown with Ink and Inspirations. I'm so glad you're here with us this evening. I am in Fort Worth at our daughter's house. And since I was going to be traveling, what I brought with me to work on and to share with you, great, thanks, Connie, is some kits from our kit collection. And there are 2 of the Christmas kits. They're very easy to put together. So if you are a new stamper, if you've never stamped before or wanted to try card making, these are great for that. They're also fabulous for traveling, when you travel. Okay, Pam, I see you said no sound. Can you hear me now? Okay, Kathy, can you hear me? I need for y'all to let me know. I would think you can. Okay, good. Okay, Pam, you might want to go out and come back in. I was having some issues there at the beginning. So let me know, Pam, if it comes back on for you. So anyway, the kits are great. Okay, great. Thanks, Patty. The kits are great for traveling, for if you want to sit and watch TV and work on something. These are great for that. Everything you need is in the kit. The only thing I think you would need extra is a pair of scissors because the adhesives and everything are in there. Okay. So before we get started on that, I have a couple of things that I wanted to tell you. And let me get this going here. So on October 1st, it's World Card Making Day. And Stampin' Up! Has offered to have a special free event online. I believe I wrote the times here, between 2 and 5 p.m. Mountain Time. And so that would be 3 to 6 Central, 4 to 7 Eastern, and then 1 to 4 Pacific. I think I have that right. So anyway, it's a free event. You can register for it, but you don't have to. You can just join in. And I'm going to switch to my down camera, and which is my phone. And show you some information there because I want you to do on that, okay, if you want to participate. All right, so let me go ahead and switch. Okay, I'm going to have to leave that on. So I hope you can still hear me. And I'm going to move my computer out of the way and bring in my laptop. So I need to do some adjusting here. I'm working at my son-in-law's desk, and so things are just everywhere. So let me bring this in and I can see, and hopefully you can still hear me okay. And so let me show you on my iPad here the information on World Card Making Day. So when you go to my online store, which I don't know why that says Canada, so let me go to stampinup.com. I've had some weird things going on today with my internet. My Facebook, I don't know if any of y'all have visited that in the last hour, but I can't see anything that I've posted recently. Okay, so when you go to stampinup.com, there, I think that's not so much of a glare. When you go to stampinup.com or my online store, you have these banners up here at the top, and they kind of scroll through. And so, it talks about the featured items. And so I'm going to let it go through. There's one of the kits we're working on this evening. And then it comes to this, which is the World Card Making Day. See, it said free virtual craft along event. And so that's October 1st. It's for anyone. It's online and free. And you can register up until October 1st, but registration is not required. So what will happen as it gets closer to October 1st, on this same page, Stampin' Up! Will put the link to the online event, and you'll be able to join in, and there will be Stampin' Up! Staff sharing projects. And so also what they have shared with us is that they are going to be using these, let me make this bigger, 3 stamp sets and bundles. The Cottage Rose, which is in the annual catalog, and you may have some of these already. Cottage Wreaths, which is in the mini catalog. And then there is a new early release from the mini that will go live in January, and it's called the Warm Welcome Bundle. And it's so precious. I don't have mine yet, or I would be showing you this right now. So I hope to do that next week. But you can order this early, and they are going to be making projects with each of these 3 bundles. And then it gives you the inks and the threads and everything that they're going to be using. And then I'm also going to be sharing this where you can find it on my blog, but it's all of the dimensions to cut if you want to participate along with the make and takes. So this bundle right here, this Warm Welcome that's new, you'll only be able to order that through October 1st, and then you'll have to wait until the catalog goes live in January to get it. It's kind of a special early release. And then if you order any of these by October 1st, any of these bundles, you get a free pack of iridescent pearl embellishments. Okay, so look for that when you're shopping. All right. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. I didn't want to not share that with you. Again, that's October 1st. I'm going to be trying to do something in the morning of that day on World Card Making Day. Probably try to do Facebook and YouTube simultaneously. So, but I'll let you know next week. Okay. All right. So let's get started here. The first kit I want to show you, I'm going to pull the box in. They all come in this neat little box. Okay. And here's the finished card. And look, it really looks over the top, doesn't it? Like, oh my goodness, there's a lot going on there. It is so simple. Okay. So let me show you. We get some dimensionals. You have a stamp set that you get in the kit. I've already got this mounted. I'm going to be using that one. The stamp set you can save, and the block you can save. You'll get a kit in every kit collection kit that you order. All right. And then in this particular kit is a Poppy Parade Stampin' Spot, which is just a little mini ink pack. Okay. These also come in Paper Pumpkin, these little Stampin' Spots. We have some linen thread and some die cut images that these you just punch out, and these are adhesive backed. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling out some of those in a minute. Here you have the labels. Let me see. Let me punch one out so you can see it. I know it's hard. The labels for the sentiment. Okay, so I'm going to need one of those. And then the card base. Now look at that. Look how much is already done for you. Isn't that great? Okay. All right. And then you get the pictorial directions, and the envelopes are beautiful. Look at that. They have that little, it's like a cinnamon cider themed card. It's really pretty. So in here, let me open this up. It has what you need for each card up at the top, and then it tells you step by step with pictures how to put it together. Okay, so I'm going to leave that open. I've already done one, so I'm hoping that I can just wing it this time. Okay, so I'm going to need 2 of these smaller little sticker clove looking things, okay? And then 1 of these small oranges, 1 of the large oranges, and I believe this kit makes 9 cards. I believe that's what it is. So 1 of those, 1 of the cinnamon sticks. So I'm going to go ahead and punch that out. The card base. I've got the envelope out, and I think I have everything else I need. So I'm going to move this out of the way. All right. And then, so let's get started. Let me get this. And I don't even have my bone folder in here. I'm just going to give it a good crease with my thumb. All right. So when you look at the card, you can see that some dimension is added there. Do you see it's popped up with dimensionals? But first you have some flat elements. And 2 of these are these die cut adhesive stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 1 of the oranges off. And it goes right here. And you can tell there's a little space right there where it fits nicely. All right. And then we need 1 of these to go on now. And so it overlaps that little orange slice. Okay. Then we need to get our cinnamon sticks. And this little clove thing goes toward the bottom. And I'm going to get, I think it says to use about 12 inches of the linen thread. So I'm going to cut about 12 inches of that. Does anybody have this kit? Has anybody worked on this one? Okay, and so then I'm going to kind of go in half here and then wrap around a couple of times like this. Hey, Karen. How are you doing? All right, so I'm going to tie this off. I just wrapped it around twice, and there should be plenty of linen thread on that little spool that you get with this kit. And many times you have elements left over that you can use for other projects. Okay, so there we have that. That's ready to go. And then the large orange slice that is somewhere on my desk. Okay, here we go. Y'all see it? I'm going to go ahead and punch out another one. The other one, I guess it'll appear sometime. Okay, so we have that. And this is going to overlap this other orange a little bit. And then this is going to go here. So you want to leave plenty of room where your sticks don't overlap the fold of the card. Okay, so let's see. This, we're going to use some dimensionals on the back. I like that they gave us a full sheet of dimensionals in this kit because we use quite a few of them. So I'll pull off the paper backing. And this kit right here, although it probably, I don't know that it would appeal to little ones, but you know, if they wanted to help you do something, this would be so easy for them to do. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Okay, and then for this, it overlaps that orange slice some. So I'm going to put a dimensional here and here. Let's see. Let's go behind that. And then let's put it down here. See how that works. So, oh, you've made some of these, Karen? Good. right, so I'm going to put that there. And then the other little adhesive, it's going to go right here. And then once you do one of these, it's like so easy to do the rest of them. Like I'm just looking at that first one that I did to finish it off. And then let's go ahead and stamp our sentiment. And so I have my block, my clear block with the wishing you a Merry Christmas. There are several sentiments here that are nice for Christmas. May this holiday warm your heart. All is cozy and bright, which that's the name of the kit, Cozy and Bright. Celebrate the season. Aren't you glad it's Christmas? That's cute. Happy Christmas and a joyous new year. So really you have your pick, you know. Okay, so when you use the Stampin' Spot, to me it's easier to lay your stamp flat and then just pat it. And with this photopolymer, which in these kits, all of the stamps, I believe, are photopolymer, you can see if it's inked well. And so let's just turn this over and stamp. And pull straight up. Sometimes it sticks, okay? Wishing you a Merry Christmas. And so now that's just going to go right here over the end of that cinnamon stick and just barely cover this little clove thing. And so I'm going to put some dimensionals on this side right here. And then this side will overlap that orange slice. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. Isn't that pretty? I mean, when you look at it, it's got all of these elements, but we just added a few. And wow, that's really pretty. Okay, so let's think about if we're going to put wishing you a Merry Christmas. May this holiday warm your heart. Let's put that on the inside. So that's what's good about having several sentiments like this that are coordinating and with the fonts. You can do a sentiment on the outside with a good sentiment on the inside. I'm going to try to stop that scrolling banner. Okay. So let's go ahead and mount this. And with photopolymer, just a tip, they bend and curve very easily. Okay, so the best way to mount it is to put it with the stamp side down, like where you're looking at what it actually says, okay? And then just let it lay naturally, then lay your block on top of it and pull it up, okay? That way you are less likely to have a curved or where the curvature is not like you want it to be, or, you know, crooked, putting it out there. I mean, it can be crooked. I've done it several times because I try to mount it by just laying it on there. All right, so let's open this up and stamp here. And there we go. It's ready to send. Sign your name. Put a picture inside maybe, and has a really pretty envelope. So isn't that a pretty card? And again, that's the Cozy and Bright Kit Collection Kit. And it does make 9 cards. No, 12 cards. 12 cards, 12 envelopes. There's one of the paper pumpkins, I think, that makes 9. Okay, 12 cards. That's a good start on your Christmas cards, right? Okay. So, and those of you who are avid stampers and create cards all the time, share this idea with people that you think might enjoy it. I mean, it would be a great little gift to give someone or just say you wanted to have a little get together and do something fun, something different, these kits would be great. So much fun. You could even serve some hot apple cider with it, right? Okay, I'm trying to throw my trash away so I don't junk up my son-in-law's. He's hunting, and he's so kind to let me use his office for my Stampin. Okay, now the next one is a tags kit, but you really could use it and make cards as well. Let me pull out the little instructions here. So I say it's tags, but really it's like a gift card holder. And what I think about this is you could put like gift cards, little $5 Starbucks gift cards in there, excuse me, and hang them on your tree. And when you have visitors in the holidays, you could just pull one off and give it to them. Or for kids, like neighborhood kids or your friends' grandkids, you could put like $1 or $2, tuck it in the little envelope and hang it on your tree and pull it off and give it to them. Okay, that's just 2 things I thought of. So you have 3 different colors here. Okay, and I'm going to start with the deer, which is on this knit macaron. You get tags like this, the stamp set, of course. Okay, your block. You get these little adhesive dots, which I've had to, at first I didn't like using these, and I know Connie loves these. She's on my team. But they are, if you don't want to have to carry all of your adhesive when you travel, perfect. You know, red and green twine, a shaded spruce Stampin' spot, and then you have these little pockets. Let me get my finished ones over here so I can see. And you could mix and match. You don't have to do it exactly as the instructions say. But you see, these are like little gift card pockets. They're already made for you. I mean, hello, that's great. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and start with this one. Oh, one more thing. You have tags to stamp your sentiment, and you have some die cuts here that kind of dress up the elements, the tags. There's that orange I was looking for. Okay. First thing you do is you have this punch out here that you're going to take. This is a deer head, like a deer mount, and you take that out, and you can save that and use it on another card. Okay. And then for this particular one, it suggests using one of these die cut elements in shaded spruce, and they're pretty delicate, so be careful when you try to punch them out. Okay, don't be too rough with them because they're pretty delicate and intricate leaves. And so that is going to be adhered right here at the bottom of the deer. So I'm going to take these little dots. I've got my scissors, my paper snips. I'm pulling that off and just applying one on each side. Yeah, Connie, I know you love these dots. I mean, I'm making myself use them tonight because I want to show, but truth be known, I'm usually using my other adhesive with these kits. But that's the beauty of these, is that you don't have to have them. You know, really the scissors is the only extra thing you need. Your scissors. Okay, so let me center that. All right. So there's that. And next we're going to punch out one of the red strips, which is the tag for the sentiment. And on this one, we're going to stamp just for you. So here again, I'm going to get this so I don't mess up the desk. I had a allergy attack today, and I have been sneezing like crazy, and I prayed that I would not be sneezing during this live, so you wouldn't have to listen to the sniffling and sneezing. I don't know what it is, or there maybe, I don't know. Okay, so now Stampin' Shaded Spruce Stampin' Spot. And this is a gorgeous green. And we're gonna tap just for you. Just like that. Bam. All right, and then that is going to go here, and they have dimensionals on it. So let's go ahead and put dimensionals. They put 3. Let's put these on. I'm going to try to make myself finish these kits pretty soon. Sometimes when I do my videos and I use a kit, it's like I put it aside and then later I find the kit that's not done, not finished. Okay, so next, each one has a circle, and this goes on the little pocket. And so on this, we want it to say to and from. So while I've got my to and from mounted, wait a minute, no, they don't all say that. It's different on everyone. You can put whatever you'd like. I'm just following the directions exactly to make it easy on myself here. Lay that down, pick it up, and let's ink it up. Okay. I'm just going to stamp it in the middle. And then they put the little glue dots on this. I found it easier to put it on the little pocket here. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Pull 2 of these up, and I'm just putting it right there because part of the circle is on this glossy side, and the other part extends over top of that diagonal cut there. Okay, let's put that there. And now for this one, what happens here is there's a little punched hole at the top already done for you, and you put this back to back. Okay, and look how that glossy shows through there. Isn't that pretty? Okay, and this one they used a piece of red twine, and they just tied a knot at the top. A lot of times I like to just cut it long enough where if I want to tie it onto something, I can tie it later. I've got it looped here, and I'm going to go through the first hole there and then come back through here. I might need to use my scissors. This is one of my favorite ways to do this when I have twine or linen thread at the top of a tag. Then I have this loop here, so it's going to go through that loop, and then you have this edge. Okay, and that's done. I mean, how simple is that? And then if you want to attach it to a gift or hang it on the tree, you would just tie a knot at the top here and hang it on the tree. Wouldn't that be pretty? Yeah. Okay. Next, we have the star. And the star is done in Shaded Spruce. Okay, and when I first picked these up, I thought, well, where's the star? And I couldn't really see the little punch out, but there it is, and you can save that star for another project. And on this one, we have another little die cut piece here. And this is what has 9. This makes the 9 gift card holders is what this does. Okay. And so this is going to go down here like this. on. Okay. Okay. So just for fun tonight, if you've left a comment or you leave a comment before I'm done, I'm going to send someone these 3 tags. Okay? Do a random drawing and somebody will get 3 of these tags. All right. Here we go. So now we have to do Merry Christmas, and they used black, the black bordered tag. Okay, and so this one says Merry Christmas. And on the circle it says enjoy. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that one out. This is a pretty scripted Merry Christmas too. Okay, take the 2 foam off. Let's pick this up. Again, you're just using the 1 color of ink, and it coordinates with every project that's in the kit. Sometimes the kits, I know the paper pumpkins at times will have 2 ink spots in them, but I think for the most part the kits have 1. If anybody knows differently, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, let me, I don't have my Stampin' scrub here with me. I'm going to do the enjoy on the circle now. Yeah, those tags, Pam, are really cute. Okay, so let's pick this up. Go ahead and do the enjoy. Okay. So speaking of kits, Paper Pumpkin for October has it's a Christmas card kit. And I am going to start doing, if my Facebook doesn't go wonky on me, if it does, I'll do it on YouTube. I'm going to start having like a free Paper Pumpkin class. So if you want to craft along with me, for that, it'll be toward the end of October. To get the kit now, you have to subscribe by October the 10th. So you still have a few days, but don't wait and miss out, because sometimes if they sell them all or they're promised all of their stock, they'll cut it off. So don't wait. All right, this one has red and black. And so I'm going to do the same thing. So anyway, yeah, we're going to just put our kits together, and on Facebook Live. I may do it on YouTube too. I haven't decided yet. Okay, I'm talking and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. So, and you can see, and I'm going to try to have 2 alternative projects with the kit. So it's set up as an event on my Facebook page, Ink and Inspirations with Lisa Brown. So I encourage you to go over there and check it out and subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, because I'm telling you, the kits, the Paper Pumpkin kits just keep getting better and better. Okay, so now this one has red on it as well, and I got a knot tied through it, but I'm not going to. I'll show you. I'll do this one like it's done, if I can. Thread through, and you see how pretty that red and black was through the star. Okay, let's see. Whoop. Stick to it. Jackie's in the next room working on a puzzle. He loves jigsaw puzzles, and this one, he took it out of the box. He said, there is no way I'll be here long enough to finish this puzzle. It's a, y'all remember Where's Waldo? It's a Where's Waldo puzzle. And he's trying to do it. He's awfully quiet in here. He knows I'm live, so. Okay, so this one is just tied down here like this in a knot. I don't like this way, but this is the way they have it done. Okay. All right. Down to the last tag. This one is with the, I guess this is cherry cobbler. No, it's cherry cobbler thing. And it has a Christmas tree. Little punch out. And I think we're going to use the green tag. So I'll go ahead and get that ready. Me too, Kathy, and I'm sure he was too. He wishes you were helping him too. I'm telling you, all the little pieces and with dinosaurs and little, it makes me dizzy just looking at it. He's working on it. Okay, so this one has like some pine needles on the backing here. So the short side goes on toward the bottom, okay? And so you want to have it where it's not extending past the tag. Okay. All right, so this. Connie, how do you take your little papers off the back like this? Do you use take your pick, or you just use your fingers? I've seen on the Stampin' Up! Paper Pumpkin, kit videos, they just, for Paper Pumpkin or the kits, they just use their fingers. I can't do that. I don't know why. Okay, this says a little something for a friend. So let me get that. And then the back says with love. A little something for a friend. Where is that? Here it is. Okay, let's lay that down. Grab the stamp. I want to show you what I do sometimes too when I'm having to use two different stamps for a card or a tag in one of these kits or Paper Pumpkin. I will double mount it, which is not the best thing to do because like I put it where, well, I'll show you. Let me just go ahead and stamp this. And see, I have this with love on the back. But you have to be careful when you do that because it's not right in the center, okay? Let me go ahead and show you. It's just a little bit of a time saver for me. Does anybody else do that? Hey, Stacy, thanks for watching. Yeah, this is a great little kit, everything in it that you need. Okay, so now you see how I've mounted that at the top? You want to be sure that you don't rock it, and that you just go straight down with it. Because it wants to naturally just rock and come this way, but it works and it's a time saver if you're careful, okay? All right, this one has I like this one the best. I think the black with the cherry cobbler and spruce, what you call it? X's, I guess. Okay, so let's put the two of these here. All right, let's see. I have to be careful. I'm scratching my little tags. All right, let's do this now. This one they've tied a bow, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, that. All right, now let's put this on. This is going to go right there. And let's put 3 dimensionals. Okay. And this is just going to go right across there. And then this would be a fun order enough of these for friends if you're having like a tree decorating party or just a little cocoa party, or even if you did like a cookie exchange, you could use these as tags to wrap your cookies and put in there. And then in the back, you could tuck, you might have to fold it, but tuck the recipe for the cookie in the back, right? That's another idea. All right, so let's see. Let's see, I'm gonna do this. This one has a bow in the direction, so let me show you how I did this on the other one. So let's see, tuck that in. I would do better with a take your pick on this, but I don't have it with me. All right, let's cut this. I hope I gave myself enough room. And then I'm going to tie a knot. Take your pick, Connie. I figured you did. Yeah, that would be easier than the scissors too. Okay, so now I'm just going to tie a bow. Does anybody in here still do cookie exchanges, or do y'all do that? I may have done one. It's like when I was teaching, I never had time to do that. Baking. And now I'm card making instead of baking. So I do bake some, but not like that. Okay, so there's that one. But wouldn't that be good for cookie exchange? I think so. Okay, here are the 3 tags. Okay, this one is kind of going crazy. That would be great to hang on a tree. And then this kit is called, oh, I bet I don't have it. I threw it away. What is the name of that? Christmas gifting. It's called Christmas gifting. And then this one is called Cozy and Bright with the cards that makes the cinnamon cider cards. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you being here in my little makeshift studio. These kits are really fun, and especially for the ideas like I mentioned. If you're gathering with friends, I would think it would be really cute to just pick up some and or just say, hey, I have an activity that we're going to do. These kits, I think for the most part, they're probably 25 with shipping, about 23 to 25, and then you're shipping. But if you ordered a bunch of them together, it would save you on your shipping a little bit. And just get together and make them. It'd be a fun Christmas activity. Don't you think? I do. All right. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see if I can flip myself back over here. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope to be back next week. Next week, I will probably be live on Facebook and YouTube on Tuesday morning at 11 and not on Thursday evening. Okay. What is the let me look at my calendar real quick. So Karen, you tape the backs down. Okay, that's a good idea too, Karen. That way there wouldn't be any of that shifting, right? Yeah, okay. Let me just get the calendar here. Yeah, so it'll be like not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday is World Card Making Day. So if I'm going to do something in the morning with y'all, I'm going to be trying to plan and get ready for that. So live on Tuesday morning, hopefully. Okay, I'll post it. And then hopefully again on World Card Making Day on Saturday in the morning. So be sure you take a look at those sets if you want to participate in the World Card Making Day with Stampin' Up. It's free. Okay. And I'll be sharing more about that with you. So if I can help you with anything, let me know. Y'all have a great evening and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.